Good morning, friends. How's everyone doing? Morning, Barbara. Thank you for being here, my friend. Man, I've had a busy morning. I went and picked up my grocery order to make Christmas breakfast. Got that out of the way. Went and picked up uh, a gift my daughter bought for my son-in-law, but it's big, so I needed to go get it in the truck. So got that out of the way. Um, Set out all the gifts under the tree because nobody's coming over to the house until Christmas Day, so it's clear to put them out. And I just have to hang the stockings now, so I'll do that after we're done. I did have a wonderful birthday luncheon. It was so much fun. Um, my children are amazing, and my poor oldest daughter, she's always in charge of like the gatherings. And she's like, "Mom, Dad, we know it was your 40th anniversary, your Ruby, but we didn't have time to plan a big thing, so we're kind of combining them here," which I thought was sweet. So they gave us this cute little kind of like a packet with pictures. So, there was a picture of my husband and myself with my son, for example, and he put a little phrase under there. And then each of them did that, and each of the grandkids did that. Well, one of the grandkids, they put things like "Thank you for being." Um, I should just get it. I think I left it in my room. Let me grab it in my bedroom. Let me grab it and read you a couple of the things that they said because I thought it was so sweet. And it was that handmade element too, which they know I love. So, for example, my oldest put, "I admire that you move through life as one, choosing each other every day and standing together through everything." And let's see, my son put, "Thanks for building a home filled with love." So, I mean, they each did something. My other daughter, "I admire the joy you bring to the world as individuals and more so as a unit." Um, my youngest daughter, "I admire your dedication to each other and our family and your ability to grow together as a couple through all the phases of life." So they all did something like that, and each of the grandkids. But one of my granddaughters didn't put anything, and I was like, okay, she must not have submitted it in time to whoever was putting this together. And she's one of the older kids. She's the 18-year-old, and my oh, Alicia's running late. No worries. I'm just chit chatting right now. Um, so there was no like phrase under there. So let me just show you. I can show you one of the pictures because it's just me and my husband. So, oops, sorry. So see, they put the picture and then a little saying, and so there was no phrase there, no sentiment. And so my oldest told her, "Tell her why you don't have a sentiment there." She says, "Because what did she say? Your your marriage, the positiveness of your marriage leaves me speechless." Something like that. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, "Ah, you just didn't want to have to put anything down." But they gave us that. That was a nice, sweet little gift. And then, of course, we had yummy food. I don't like cake, so they know I don't like cake. So my daughter kind of built a cake shape out of cinnamon rolls and had ice cream, and we had some. It's like a jello, but it was out of I think it was masapan, which is kind of like marzipan, but not exactly. It's out of peanuts, not almonds. So, um, yeah, we had fun with that. I had wonderful gifts. I got Crafty goodies. I got a gift card to go get a manicure, which I'm going to go do today after our live. I have an appointment at 12:30, I think. Um, I got uh, my daughter gave me this nice little like skincare routine for my face because she knows I'm struggling with this rosacea. Um, I got flowers, of course, and gift cards. my oldest granddaughter, who's the one who dropped by yesterday because she couldn't make it since she was working, got me a gift card to Michael's. She knows I can do some crafty shopping. Um, and my mom, my mom gave me a huge gift, and I told her, "Mommy, you don't have to give me anything. You gave me life." And she says, 'cause she gave me an envelope with some cash in it, an amount that is obscene. And I said, "Mommy, I can't take this." And she said, "Oh yeah, yeah, you take it. You do something for yourself. You buy yourself something crafty, or buy yourself something to wear, something just for you. Just go do something stupid." And I said, "Okay, I'll tell the family and my hubby that you said I could go do something stupid." And she says, "Yes, just go do something stupid." So I said, "Okay, Mom, I'll do that." So I had fun. It was nice. My niece was also there, and so we had fun. We were able to just have some laughs. The kids were able to just run around. My 4-year-old grandson, who's almost 5, he likes to give me what I call squishy hugs. So he hugs me really, really tight. So they're squishy hugs. And I told him, "Baby, are you going to be too big when you're 5 to give me squishy hugs?" And he says, "No, Grandma." I said, "How about when you're 10?" And he said, "No, Grandma." I said, "What about when you're 30?" "No, Grandma." He says, "When I'm 65, I'll still give you squishy hugs." So I said, "Aw, he's so sweet." So yes, my mama is awesome. She's amazing. She's 90 years young and still going strong. Although, as she was saying goodbye to everybody yesterday, she goes up to them real close because she's lost a lot of her vision, and she has a hard time hearing. And so she goes up to them real close and says goodbye, and "I love you, and you're so beautiful, and oh, I love you so much." So after she left, one of my kids was like, "Mom, does Grandma think she's dying or something?" And I said, "No, why?" "Well, she was saying goodbye to us like this was the last time she was ever going to see us. And no, I'm not accepting that. I'm still going to see her again." I said, "Well, she's 90, so that's just how she says goodbye to people." But yeah, they're like, "Well, no, she can't go anywhere. We still need her." And I agree. I agree. We still need her. So yes, something frivolous, and I'm not sure what yet, but I'll think of something. So anyway, we had a blast. Such a blast. Oh, thank you, sweetie. That was very sweet of you. Thank you, Debbie. So it was it was fun. We had a good time. And this week the kids are on break from school. My daughter's on break from work. My oldest, that is. And it was just a lot of fun. So again, yesterday was not my actual birthday, but today I figured I would just share all the fun we had. Yay, raid from Crafty Al. I can hardly wait to go watch. I am watching her replays. What I forget to do is I do hit the thumbs up, but I forget to comment because I'm just like so like in awe of her creativity, and I just love watching her, and she just makes me laugh. So I forget to comment. I've got to remember to do that. I'm so bad at that. So let's get started. Yeah, let's open up here because I do want to make sure I'm in time to go get my manicure, right? So today is the 22nd, right here. Let me get, where am I? Right here. We had a lot of fun, but nobody's coming over, so I can finish setting out all the gifts, which I did, and hanging all the stockings, which I'll do later this afternoon. And then I'll be all set for Christmas. I'm sure these are stencils. I'm sure of it. Oh, those are so pretty too. So it looks like there's 3 of them. Let's get these out. And let me move this out of the way. I have a huge mess here again. I did take out all the gifts, laid them out under the tree, but I was telling you I'm kind of doing a DIY planner for myself, so I have stuff all over my desks. my different tabletops. Okay, let me get some paper here so we can see what these stencils look like. All right, so it looks like there's 3, and I'm sure you can layer, they're probably layering stencils. Is there a number on here? I have a migraine, so I'm not going to be seeing real clearly, but yeah, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So they are a layering stencil, but you could use them individually. You don't have to layer them. Yes, Alicia is wonderful. Oh, thank you for the reminder. If you wouldn't mind, my friends, smashing that like button. Let's see where we're at on thumbs up on likes over here. Looks like we are at 25. Wow, cool. And there's 41 watching right now. So that is amazing. Thank you, friends. Okay. I really like that stencil set. It's kind of cute. Okay, let's set that aside there. We'll go to Tailored Expressions. Whoops, Tailored Expressions next. And then, hey, Baron's mom, enjoy lunch. You enjoy your lunch. I just grabbed a quick bite before I came on here because I got home about 15 minutes before I needed to go live. And so I wanted to eat something real fast. See if I can get rid of this migraine. All right, let's see. There's a card. Oh, I'm glad I pulled it out this way. So I have a coupon for some free enamel dots. So that's all it is a coupon. So you get this a free enamel dots. So I can't use that. Let's see. I want to see something. If it has a coupon code on here. Did I show you the whole thing? I didn't. Okay, there is a code on there. So I have to kind of put that out of the way. Okay, pink and Maine is next. Ooh, chili sounds good. No, I had egg whites and turkey sausage. Let's see. Oh, this is for the next 3 floral stamps that we had. So let me pull them out of here. Yeah, so here's 3 more dies. I love that. I can make a whole little garden of cards, right? And then, oh, Gina K, you guys. All right, Gina K, we're on day 10 out of 12. Let's see what we get. Oh, what is this? Spatter paint. Oh, how cool. I hadn't even seen that they had this. This must be new. It's got to be new. I love that they put it in the Ziploc baggie just in case there's any leaks. Nice. Let's see. Is it a brush? Yeah, so it's like a little brush that you can, I want to kind of spatter everything here, but see? Oh, I love that. Nice. Okay, so we're going to vote what we're going to use. Let me go over and start a poll, my friends. So it's either Spellbinders or Pink and Maine or Gina K. All right, get in your votes and I'll play a little bit of music.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes,
Alrighty, let's see how we're doing on our poll, friends. Oh, wow. With a resounding 75%, my friends, we are going to be using Spellbinders, which I'm not sad about because I think this is such a cute stencil. So let me put the other goodies away so I don't lose them. And I did finish my little Polaroid page for yesterday for my Polaroid binder. I'll show that to you in just a minute. And get these put away first. Otherwise, I'm pretty good at losing things if I don't put away. Okay. I'll save this. I'm gonna definitely need white cardstock. Where is my white one? I thought I had one already cut. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. So we'll cut out, actually, I'm not going to cut this out till after I stencil. So there's stencil number 1, right? I'm just going to tape it on here. I'm going to put it up to this corner. So when I'm lining it up, I know I just line up my other ones on this top corner and I don't have to think too much. Nobody wants me thinking too much. Now we're going with our color palette, right? So I'm gonna have pinks. Trying to think. Let's start with these 2 pinks. Then I have an idea maybe of what I'll do, but I'm not sure. Let's see how these look first. So I'm going to do this one with a lighter pink, which is Innocent Pink. And let me wipe up this brush first. Let me check the comments, guys, because you know what? That's a wonderful idea. So why don't we do this? And it's not a big ask, by the way. Once we finish up, so after Christmas, but hopefully before the new year, I'll do a live just kind of going over each of the calendars that I have day by day. So we'll go day 1 through 24 on Spellbinders, day 1 through 12 on Stitchmas calendar, day 1 through, I think there's 25 in Tailored Expression. So I'll do that. You think that'll work? Oh, continued. Yeah, I think that does help when you can see them all and you kind of see the value for the money. I think they all give good value for the money. I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to be honest about that. But it would be nice to kind of see, like, are there more dies in one particular? For example, the Stitchmas is all dies. So we know that it's all stitching dies. But would that be more what you like to craft with? Some people don't necessarily care for crafting dies. Some people prefer stamps. So I think Pink and Main had more stamps and coordinating dies than the other calendars. So I think that's a wonderful idea. I will schedule a live for blah 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 blah. I'm trying to think. Today's the 22nd. Let's shoot for the 29th. I'm not promising, but I'll schedule it and then you'll kind of see when it is, okay? Gold, you're reading my mind, friend. You are reading my mind. So yeah, I think that's a great idea. I don't know why I didn't think of it, but we can kind of go over all the goodies we got. Okay, so I'm going with Innocent Pink first. And for sure, I'm going to get pink on my fingernails. Good thing I'm getting a manicure this afternoon. Like, it's a busy day today. And then my poor husband woke up with a toothache. So, and the dentist is on vacation. So I told him, well, take some pain meds and let's just hope it goes away soon. Okay, so there's our Innocent Pink. Okay. Then take this off. And I'm trying to see, did I have the number on the bottom corner? I did. So number 2, go here. And if you guys have suggestions or you'd like to see me do something, let me know. Because sometimes I get so wrapped up in just, maybe I'm focused on um, a certain pattern paper, or I'm focused on working on sheet loads or any of that, that I kind of, my brain shuts down and doesn't tell me other things to do. Yay! Thank you, friend. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I got it. Your budget. Yeah, well, toothaches are not fun. I don't like going to the dentist. I really don't, and I'll tell you why. Um, the anesthesias they use don't take on me. So they'll give me 5, 6 shots and keep asking, okay, are you numb now? And I'll be like, no, no. I finally gotten to the point where I just say yes, even though I'm not. Because I just don't want needles going, because it hurts to have those needles in your mouth too. So I avoid the dentist, to be quite honest. I know I shouldn't. Health of your teeth is very important because it can affect the rest of your health. So I don't know. I'll try and be better. Okay, so that one was Dusty Rose. Oh, that looks pretty already. And I'm not worried about going off the edge because I'm going to cut this with my stitch square die. So number 3. Okay, friends, this is where I'm going to see if what I have in my brain is going to work. We'll find out. Move this. And where is it? Okay, so I have this embossing and watercolor ink here. I think I just kind of, should I try and get a blending brush to go with it? Let's try. I don't know if it'll work. It's a sticky ink. I think I just need to go down with my pad. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to go over it by just pressing direct with my ink pad. But for good measure, I'm going to try both ways. And this is now going to be my brush for embossing ink. Let's see if it works. Now, you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to tape on this other side, since I'm going to go direct with the embossing pad. Let's see. I don't want it to lift up the stencil completely. All right, guys, let's try this. Oh, and funny, I have my gold embossing powder out anyway because I used it for my little Polaroid card I did. Let me clean this up. I'm sure I got some of that ink on my workspace. All right, let's give it a shot. See where it goes. I have to clean that up. Oh, and I need copy paper. I have this scrap here. All right, let's give it a shot. See if what goes in my brain. Clavos, I didn't think about it. Yeah, I have actual cloves. Also, he recommended a warm salty water, swishing with warm salty water. And these are all, you know, old-fashioned homemade or homeopathic, I guess, remedies that sometimes I forget about. I forget about doing the cloves, which in Spanish are clavos. Um, yeah, I knew that. I don't know why I didn't remember it. Okay. I don't think that's gonna work. I should have done that first and then the rest. Let's try, and if I don't like it, we'll start over and do it opposite. Okay, guys? Let's see what happens here. Whoops, I've got some spilled, which means I've got to clean. Okay, I do have my heat gun out, fortunately. Yeah, I have a high tolerance too, so that's the problem. Let's just see. And if not, I'm gonna go the way I said. I'll go reverse order, doing the embossing first. Yeah. And I used to have some gold ink pads, but I can't find them. I don't know if they dried out and I got rid of them or. Okay, there's that. It's not terrible. Not terrible. I guess I could make it work. Although, oh, the perfectionist in Yvette doesn't know how to let things go. Let me try. Clean this up from all the embossing ink first, so it's not super sticky when I try it again. And let me see if I can get another piece of white cardstock out here. That one's not white enough. White, white, white. Come on. Well, I'm just going to cut a new piece. That's all there is to it. Okay, let's try again, going backwards. It is good on ham. Yes. I didn't know that. So my dad was a full-on redhead, and I have, well, not anymore. I have gray hair now, which is probably why I grayed young, because redheads gray young. I have red in my hair, so maybe that's it. Oh, I just haven't been on camera the last week or so because I'm not feeling well. Today I have a migraine, which means I have, my kids can always say you can see I have a migraine in my face. Um, it's just I get like bags under my eyes almost. I mean, I don't know. Okay, let's put this here. Um, I'll be on camera. I'll try get makeup on and be on camera tomorrow. Okay. Today wasn't the day for me. I woke up with a migraine, and the migraines can just totally destroy me sometimes. I mean, it's not so bad that I couldn't come on here live because obviously I'm here. But some days some days aren't very good. Okay, so I used to have a marker, a VersaFine marker that I could just outline, but let's just go with it. Where is my ink pad? Yeah. Exactly. I'm the same way. Yes, migraines are the worst. Yeah. No worries. Thank you for watching, my friend. Hopefully the migraine will be gone by tomorrow. I mean, hopefully it'll be gone today, but we'll see. Kind of just pressing, hopefully not lifting the stencil, because I think that's what happened. It lifted the stencil, so it got underneath, but we'll see. We'll find out sooner or later, and then we'll see which one of the two I like best, and that's the one we'll use, okay? And then the other one I'll use for my little Polaroid. So there, waste not, want not. All right, let's lift up. I don't know if it got on there. You know what I should have used? I've done this before. Let's try. When I'm using gold on as my powder, I actually use the VersaFine so that I can see that it's gotten onto, I mean, a good stamping. Yeah, I can see here it didn't. It did not. Okay. So I'm going to do what I said. I'm going to use the flip side, clean this up a little if I can. Where's my 3? Trying to make sure I put it in the right direction, so I put the other 2 in the right direction when I'm stenciling. Okay, let's see. And then what I can do is I'll just use, I have a blending brush for black ink, so I can use that. Let me get my blending brush for black. Let me try that, see if that will work for me today. Oh, thank goodness. You have a spinal cord injury? Oh, that's not fun. So I'm sure that contributes to the migraines. All right, let's try this, and we're going to see if that helps at all. See if this works. I don't have any sponge daubers anymore. I used to have them, but I got rid of them. So those would have been great for hair, I'm pretty sure. All right. I'm concentrating, guys. That's why I got quiet. Chat amongst yourselves. Keep each other company and keep each other entertained for a moment. And then you can be entertained by whether this is a flop or if it works. We will find out. I'm gonna have to be real careful lifting it too, because I don't want to smear any of this ink on the card. Cardstock. Okay, I think I got everything. Hopefully. All right, fingers crossed. Let's see. Oh, that looks pretty crisp, right? All right, let's pour this on there and see if it worked. Oh, you know what? I did not clean that very well, the stencil. So had some of that Versamark on the back. Let's see. Cleanup is not going to be fun though. Let me try though. That stencil is going to need a good cleaning right now. Probably be easier if I clean that stencil, but oops. I wiped off from here. Yeah, it'd probably be easier to clean the stencil than just wiping all this away. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna call that good enough because we can consider the other gold like little flecks on there, right? Gold flecks. Okay. Good enough. Yeah, I need to clean up that stencil real well before I try that again. Okay. Now we can use my heat gun to dry that. Exactly. A bit of stray sparkle won't hurt. Yeah. Happy accident. I agree. Oh no. Goodness. Yeah. Uh, old age just has all kinds of new challenges, friends. All kinds. So let's see if I see the, so it's still, even though I use the black, it still looks gold with the embossing powder. So it still works. It doesn't work as well if you're using white embossing powder though. You can kind of see the gold, the black, like it, I don't know, it gives it a different look. Okay, I'm gonna call that one done right there. And then we can add the other two stencils. So this, I'm gonna go in reverse order. This was stencil number 2. In fact, let me wipe this down first. And then we'll go with stencil number 2. And by the way, patience is not my name. I don't know. It's not something I mean, I'm patient with my kids and my grandkids, but I'm never patient with myself. So doing this over has nothing to do with my patience level, has everything to do with my perfectionism. That's just my way. Okay, blending brush. And then we're going to go with our innocent pink. Wipe this off. Okay, innocent pink again. Yeah, so this is, I say as migraines go, I'm probably at a 6 or 7 right now. Because if I was at a 10, nope. First of all, I wouldn't be here. I'd be curled up in bed. But even if I attempted to be here, I wouldn't be patient. I would be pretty much incoherent and not remember anything I have said. But I guess when you've had migraines forever, for your whole life, your pain tolerance is different and you learn to function with a migraine and just, I don't know, you just learn to deal with it. Shouldn't have to, but you do. You kind of do. Okay, so, oh, that looks pretty. So then there's that one. And then the last one, go right here. And that one we're going to use Dusty Rose. All right, which is a much darker pink here. I think it's my stencil shifted, but I'm going to go with it. Okay, guys, I'm going to go with it. Why fight it? Oh, that looks pretty good, right? Okay, so I'm going to cut both of them out, and then, but before I do that, this is bothering me. The black on there is going to stain for sure. So let me get my alcohol spray out and clean that up. Just because. And alcohol is great to use on your stencils because it cleans them really well, but it dries really quick. Like if I were going to need to, which is what I should have done the first time, if I were going to use it again right after, I would be able to do that. Might as well clean the other two, right? Since I'm here. All right, there's the second. Here's another one. And I just keep alcohol in that spray bottle so I can clean up my stuff. So I have one spray bottle with stamp cleaner, one with alcohol, and one with plain water. Kind of helps me to decide, or not to decide, to have different options for cleaning. Okay, let me get my die cutting plates and kind of figure where I'm going to cut this. Do I want it centered off to one corner? Maybe. Now I'm going to center it. My brain needs it centered. Center, center, as best I can. Okay, let's cut this one out. And then we'll cut the other, and then we'll decide which one we want on today's card, okay? I get that aura with my migraines, and yeah, it affects. I've driven home like that with the dark spots and the aura and everything, and I probably shouldn't have, but I don't know. Like I said, you learn to function at a certain level when you have migraines. You just keep going. Which there's no need for me to keep going. I'm retired. I can stay home in bed, but I don't know. I just do. Nurtec. I've never even heard of that for migraines. I've never even heard of that. Oh my goodness. Say Nurtec kicks the migraine quick and complete. Yeah, I'm very sensitive to medications. Very sensitive. Like if there's a side effect on a medication, I'll probably get it. But they tried so they tried preventative medications too. So they tried one I think I told you guys they were trying one, but I couldn't take it because I have kidney stones and it'll make me develop them more. So that was out. And then I tried another one, but it made me very like, I don't know, almost depressed, like not myself. So that was out. So, oh wow. I've never gotten pulled over for, I mean, I'm just lucky I get home, I guess. Yeah. You sometimes you don't have a choice. And um Botox, no. So I asked my doctor about that and they want to try like all these other things before they go to Botox. So I said, okay, fine. We've tried 3. Let's see if that's enough. So I have a message to her. Hopefully they can get me on that because I heard Botox does the trick. You get yourself out of the video. So if Nurtec doesn't have any side effects, that would be wonderful. But I'll have to mention that to my doctor, see what she has to say about that. Okay, and then for my layer, I'm going to use, I had it here, gold, gold, gold. Where are you? Here it is. It's like a marigold. It's very shiny, so I don't want to put it in front of you guys necessarily, but put it out. Excuse me. Okay. That's going to be my scallop square behind that, behind one of these. Oh my goodness, even Tylenol and Benadryl? That's no fun. Okay, so I've got those done. So now we got to figure out okay, I'm going to ask my doctor about it then. I'll send her a message and see what she says. So now, oh, you just got that glare. Here is the second one we did. And this is the first one we did. I mean, they both look cute. Which one though? 1 or 2? I'm going to do a little poll. I don't know if you can even see. There's a difference in the cardstock too. I think this was a brighter white than this one because I was just grabbing scraps from my little scrap bin. So we're going to do panel 1 or panel 2. Let me know, you guys. This is 1 and this is 2. Okay? Ready, set, vote.
Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what
All righty, friends, let's take a peek. Where are we? All right, so 66%, panel number 2. So this will be the one I use for my little Polaroid, what is it called? Album. And I'm gonna put, you know that die we got yesterday? It says best wishes. I'm gonna cut that out of this matte layer and use that as a sentiment on there. And I'm gonna do a real quick like check, see where we're at. Looks like come on, 46, awesome, and 46 watching now, woo! You guys are amazing. Okay, so let me get this out and we'll see. Cut, okay, hopefully it did. Yes. Oh, as soon as Christmas is over, I'll see what gift cards I got so I can buy more um of these of the cutting plates for my Empress. You know what I was going to try doing, and I thought about it, but I didn't do it, was, you know, what's it called, a magic mat from scrapbook.com? What if I cut that down to size? I wonder if it'll work. Because I think the Empress plates aren't the same thickness. So I don't know. I'll have to see if that works. Okay, and I'm using this double-sided tape because I'm adhering this panel onto that foil cardstock, so liquid glue can get messy. So let's try this. Yeah, I'm going to research that. Cephaly. I have tried so many medications, so many for migraines. I've had migraines diagnosed since I was 10, you guys. And I remember, and it still happens from time to time. Like if my doctor's not available and I have to see another doctor and it's anything to do, or they look at my chart and they see I have migraines, every once in a while I get, well, how do you know they're migraines? What if they're just headaches? And I just about want to just go and strangle the doctor. But I tell them, well, I was diagnosed by a neurologist. They did a EEG on me and they did all kinds of tests. So yes, they're migraines. And by the way, it's not just a headache. So yeah, that's, I don't like when people call migraines just a headache. That is just so annoying. Because I would do anything to have just a headache. I'm not fortunate enough to have just headaches. Okay, I'm getting the insides of these letters out. And when I do that, I like to push backwards. So if there is a paper tear, it's on the back of the paper. Where's my pokey tool? I don't know what I did with it. So I push back towards from the front to the back. I don't know what I do with my pokey tool, you guys. Okay. That should work. That should work. Get those insides out. Then I'm going to use, because I don't want to use liquid glue, my little Xyron mini sticker maker. That should work really well, as long as they don't overlap each other. Whoops. Come on. All right. Then I'll get this kind of pencil shaped bone folder I have and go around the outline of the word. And then I'll press over the top so I can get that sticker on there well. And it's just like sticking a little sticker onto my card. But yeah, oh, it's just a headache is a pet peeve of mine. Just a headache doesn't debilitate you, doesn't make it so you can't function. Okay. That goes there. Then we're going to add best. One on the top. No, middle. Best wishes. And am I at a camera screen again? I'm sorry. It's so bad. Best wishes. This came off. I don't think the sticky grabbed. Here, I'm going to press from the back. Yeah, that worked. Best wishes. Oh, I love this one. It came out so cute. Let me get my card base. And we'll put that on there. It's on there real quick. And our card will be done. And then I'll show you what, oh, that's fine. I'll show you what I made with my, for my little Polaroid album yesterday. How I did that, how I made that sentiment die work. Look, guys, best wishes. That's so cute. Oh my goodness, my friend. Sandy. Oh, goodness. You are too sweet. Thank you. I will use it for the Empress plates. I will do that, my friend. Most definitely. Okay, there's our card for today. Let me show you what I did with the dies for yesterday before we show what I'm giving away today. So what I did, let's see, can you see? I used the embossing folder from, what day was that? Day 13. And I kind of put it diagonally on this square, this pink cardstock square. And I put embossing ink on the folder and then pressed it. So then when I put powder, it kind of went in between the design. And then I added embossing powder on the corners to add gold there. Added some Left from Lizzie peel-offs. And then used the best wishes. Let's see, can you see? I kind of layered it with glitter gold as well as the foil that I used today. It's kind of cute, huh? So that's that one. I'll use our leftover piece today for my panel that I'll put in there tomorrow. I mean, today for today's die, and I'll show you tomorrow. Where's the prize I'm giving you guys today? I try and get everything out. I did. So, reminder, to enter, you must have a U.S. mailing address. You must be 18 or over and be subscribed to my channel, okay? So, you'll get this stamp set, guys. This is a Stamping Bella Yeti collection. It's Yeti's Loot. But not only will you get that one, you'll get this one with Yeti sentiments. So they're like, what are they called? They're kind of like the red rubber, but it's blue. So it's not a polymer, a photopolymer stamp, but it stamps beautifully. I did use this a couple times. I think 3 times. Beautiful little image. So that's what you'll get. So in order to win today's card and prizes, or the 2 stamp sets, you're going to enter hashtag Yeti, Y-E-T-I. All right, let me play some music so I can get a drink of water.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday. It means so much more.
Okay, friends, are we ready to see who is our lucky winner today? Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Drum roll, please. That drum roll, I can't get it timed right. But congratulations, Barb. You are our lucky winner today. So I just need you to fill out the Google form that is linked in the description box and make sure you fill out all the fields so that I can have the correct mailing address to send you your goodies. As a reminder, I will be sending all the prizes in January once all the holiday craziness has subsided. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You guys are so good and so congratulatory. This is the best community everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, thank you, Debbie. So sweet. Oh, no. You had a craft lunch. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I've had that happen, friend. I have had it happen, but with my inks, and I had little mini ink cubes everywhere. Oh, it just is what it is. Oh, how funny. So you say I have tried that. I've not tried that technique yeti. I like it. Okay, friends. So let me show you. This is the card for today. This is what you're gonna get, Barb, as well as these two stamp sets. Again, mailed out and the beginning, the middle, more like the middle of January. But it always stops on your name and then clicks over one. Oh no. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow will be your lucky day, Gigi. You're gonna have to try. Just gonna have to try again. Um, Thank you all for being here, you guys. I appreciate you. I am gonna go take some more meds for my migraine and lay down before I have to head out for my manicure because I don't want to miss that. So tomorrow you'll see my nails done nicely instead of the way they've been looking the last month or so, as they have been a disaster. Um, but I should be on at 10 a.m. Pacific tomorrow. And then we're almost done, guys. So just we only have 2 days left. Tomorrow and Wednesday, right? Tomorrow's Tuesday. Tomorrow and Wednesday, and then we're gonna be done. And I will try. I'm taking that suggestion seriously, and I want to do that kind of recap of all the different calendars. Um, so maybe Monday, the 29th. I should be able to do that. And I'll kind of organize them because right now it's a hot mess. Other than my spellbinders that they all have their little doors, um, they are a hot mess. Oh, you have an extendable magnet, so you that's a good idea. Thank you, my friend. I'm sure it will ease. I think if I take a little nap, I should be feeling better. Yes, my friend, I am in California. I'm in Southern California in sunny San Diego. Right? The days have flown by. It's so quick. But it's fun. I had fun doing it. Now I know Alicia mentioned there are some other Advent style calendars. I think there's an Easter one from Gummiapan. And I'm trying to remember if there was one. Oh, there's a Halloween one from Spellbinders that was this year. So if you're not already signed up to Alicia's email list, I would do that because she sends emails out when they're available for either pre-order or for sale. And that's how I knew to get my stuff. So sign up for that. If you missed her live today, when I finish here, it should redirect you to hers. So you should be able to see that. Um, You're from Long Beach, but near Sacramento now. Oh, no, born and raised in San Diego, my friend. I've lived here my whole life. But we'll see you mañana and 10 a.m. Pacific. Okay, guys? Have a great, wonderful, fun, relaxing Monday. Have a good one. Bye.